The NBA thrives on competition, especially rivalries. Today, we're going to dive into the beef between Luka Doncic and Devin Booker. But before we get into it, for those that are new to the basketball world, here is some context. On one side is Luka Doncic, a European prodigy, really a generational talent. Drafted by the Atlanta Hawks and then immediately traded to the Dallas Mavericks in 2018, Luka quickly proved he wasn't here to play around. At 21 years old and on the final day of the 2019-20 regular season, he became the youngest player in NBA history to lead the league outright in triple-doubles with 17. Generally a game stat line where he got at least 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, which is not normal. This guy is a walking stat sheet, but it's not just about the numbers. He's got the skills, the vision, and the clutch gene. He earned the Rookie of the Year award and became the youngest European-born player to participate in an NBA All-Star game, raking in Player of the Month and Player of the Week awards along the way. And before the NBA, Luka achieved success in Europe, leading his team to the EuroLeague Championship and becoming the youngest player ever to win both the EuroLeague and EuroLeague Final Four MVP awards. And not to mention, Luka has scored 73 points in a single game. Again, a generational talent. On the other side is Devin Booker, a smooth scorer. He modeled his game after the great Kobe Bryant. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1996, basketball was practically in Devin Booker's DNA. His father, Melvin Booker, was a professional player both in the NBA and overseas. From a young age, Devin honed his skills under his dad's watchful eye, even spending summers in Italy where Melvin played professionally. In his freshman year at the University of Kentucky, he became the SEC Sixth Man of the Year, earning All-Freshman and All-SEC Second-Team honors. He helped lead the Wildcats to an impressive run, including the SEC regular season and tournament titles in 2015, and a trip to the NCAA Final Four. But basketball wasn't just about scoring points for Booker. He was a well-rounded player, finishing third on the team in points and leading them in three-pointers made. After his freshman season, Booker declared for the NBA draft and was selected by the Phoenix Suns in 2015. Since then, he's blossomed into one of the league's most exciting players, becoming a four-time NBA All-Star, an Olympic gold medalist, and a scoring threat night in and night out. Not to mention, too, Devin has scored 70 points in a single game. However, both Devin and Luka are looking to add the ultimate prize, a championship, to their resumes. And the problem lies in that they are in the same conference. So where did the beef all begin? Rewind back to 2022. Luka and the Mavs were the 4th seed, while Devin and the Suns earned the number 1 seed after winning 64 games, the most in franchise history. The year before, the Suns actually lost in the championship, so they were on a mission to get back there, and in the conference semifinals, Luka and the Mavs stood in the way. Now this is where it gets interesting. In a 7-game series, the Suns were up 3-2. Trash talking was natural on the court between the two teams, but during the Suns' victory in Game 5, Booker drove to the basket and was knocked to the ground by Mavs player Dorian Finney-Smith. Devin laid on the ground for a couple of seconds after the play, and when he got up, he looked at a fan and said this: "The Luka Special." A comment insinuating that Luka flops for foul calls. If you don't know what flopping is, it's basically when a player exaggerates contact in order to get a favorable call from the ref. Here are a couple examples.
Shot is clearly away.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Alfred is applauding the acting.
Wow.
Then, after that game, Luka made this comment when walking back to the locker room in the tunnel: "Everybody acting tough when they're up." Luka found it funny how Devin and the Suns were trash-talking more now that they are up 3-2. Heading into Game 6, the basketball world expected the Suns to close out the series as they just needed one more win. But then, Luka unleashed his magic. He dominated Game 6 with a triple-double, silencing the Suns crowd with his effortless playmaking and clutch scoring. Then it was Game 7, and Luka exploded for 35 points, matching the Suns' entire first-half scoring on his own and leading the Mavs to a stunning 123-90 blowout victory. The upset was historic, and the rivalry was officially ignited. Devin called the 123-90 loss, quote, "a good old-fashioned whooping." But the story doesn't end there. The competition spilled off the court, fueled by social media buzz. The series gave birth to a popular meme of Luka smiling at Devin. Because Luka and the Mavs won the series, people were calling Luka Devin's dad. Kinda crazy. The Mavs, however, would not end up winning the championship that year. Fast forward a year later, the beef continued. The Mavs had a chance to win a tight game in March 2023 when Luka drove to the basket on Suns player Josh Okogie, who fell to the hardwood. No foul was called and Luka missed his floater shot. Kevin Durant collected the rebound and the Suns went on to win. Devin pointed at his teammate Okogie and yelled at Luka. Seconds later, Luka rushed Devin and the two came head to head.
And now Durant will shoot free throws, and Devin Booker and Doncic go face to face.
Well, you know what?
It's Wainwright has to step in. The officials haven't called anything yet.
After the game, Luka said this.
Fine, it's just competitive game, man. It's all good. Just next time, don't wait till it's 3 seconds left to talk.
But beneath all this beef, something else was brewing: respect. During a Christmas Day game, there was a heartwarming moment. Luka, who is a father himself, congratulated Booker on his newborn daughter. This rivalry, intense as it is, wasn't devoid of sportsmanship. In a post-game interview, Luka acknowledged the competitive fire, but also emphasized mutual respect. We're both competitors, but there's a line. We push each other, but it's all about respect. Both players push each other to be better, raising the bar for the entire league, and as a fan, I can't help but appreciate the competitiveness. They've both become faces of their franchises, and the fans, we are hooked. We see the talent and the passion. As they continue to battle on the court, one thing is certain: the fans will be glued to their seats. So who do you think will win a ring first, Devin or Luka? Who are you rooting for, and whose side are you on? One thing's for sure, the rivalry between Luka and Devin is just getting started. I would love if you could leave a like on this video. Let me know if I missed anything. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing day.